Hello students, I am Meena Madam. Today I am going to continue the third chapter of political science, that is political parties. Today we have to study about very first one is how can parties be reformed. Second is how to strengthen political parties. Third is different political party system, and fourth is some prominent political parties in India. So let us start with how can parties be reformed. There are many measures that are taken to bring reforms in political party system in India. The very first one is Anti-Defection Law 1985. Defection from one party to another has been made difficult by making Anti-Defection Law 1985. Here defection means changing party. According it, if an MP or MLA wants to change party, he or she has to give up his membership of the legislature and contest election on the new party's ticket. Second is it is compulsory for every candidate who contest election to file an affidavit explaining details of his property and criminal cases pending against him. Third is it is mandatory for every political party to hold their organizational election regularly. Fourth is it is mandatory for every political party to file income tax returns. Next topic is how to strengthen political party. There are many measures that can be taken by a political party to make itself strong. Some of them are: the very first one is every political party should A. Follow its constitution. B. Have an independent authority to act as a judge in case of party dispute. C. Maintain a register of its member. D. Hold open election to the highest post. Second is certain percentage of tickets in election should be reserved for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and women. The third is election should be funded by state. Fourth is people should pressurize political party to reform themselves, otherwise people should ignore them. Fifth is people should increase participation in different activities of such party that reform themselves. Now, the third topic that we have to study is the political party system. There are different political party system. We have to see one by one all these political party system. The very first one is single party system. In this party system, only one political party is allowed to function and rule in the country. Example, in China, only one political party, that is Communist Party, is allowed to function and rule there. Now we have to see the features of single party system. The very first one is all power get concentrated with one party. There is no power sharing. Second, only one political view prevails. The opposing view are not allowed to spread. Third, the ruling party does not face any competition. Second political party system is bipartisan system. First of all, we have to see its features. Very first one is there may be a number of political parties function in a country. Second is, but there are two main national political parties. Third is, other small parties may not be in a position to make their presence felt in politics. Now, merits of bipartisan system. The very first one is the views of two parties are very clear. There is no overlapping, no conflict. Second is voters have to clear choice. Third is the ruling party can't act according to its whims and fancies. Here, whims and fancies means its own view and interest. It can't overlook the opposition. Now, the demerits of bipartisan system. The main demerit of bipartisan system is that political parties get divided between two extremes. There is no room for liberal views. Third type of political party system is multi-party system. In this political party system, a large number of political parties are formed and allowed to function in a country. For example, in India, more than 750 political parties are registered with Election Commission of India, but out of this large number of political parties, only a few parties play important role in the system, like Indian National Congress, BJP, Communist Party of India, etc. Now we have to see the merits of this system. The first one is all the section of society get representation in the political system. Demerits: multi-party system leads messy and political instability. Now we have to see the factors that determine the nature of the party system in a country. These factors are: the very first one is nature of the society, second is social and regional division in the society, third is history of the politics in the society, fourth is the system of election followed in the country. Now, next we have to see the condition under which a political party can be recognized either national party or a regional party. First, we have to see about the national party. A party is recognized as a national party only when it fulfills some condition. Very first one is it must secure at least 6% of valid votes polled in the last Lok Sabha election or assembly election in 4 states. Second is it must win at least 4 seats in the Lok Sabha from any one or more states. For example, BJP and Congress party. Now we have to see under which condition a political party can be recognized as a regional or a state party. In fact, a political party must follow some these rules to be recognized as a regional party. The very first one is it must secure at least 6% of the total votes in an election to the legislative assembly of a state. Second, it must win at least 2 seats in the legislative assembly. Now we have to study about the two prominent political parties of India. First one is BJP and second is Indian National Congress. First of all, we have to study about BJP. The BJP was formed in 1980 and Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee was its first president. Now we have to see what are the objectives of BJP. The very first one is making India a developed nation and a great power by 2020. Second is commitment of construction of a magnificent Ram Mandir at Ayodhya. Third is intensification of the peace and development process in Jammu and Kashmir and North East. Fourth is commitment to women's all-round development and ensure early legislation for women's reservation in the parliament and the state legislature. And fifth is making population control a people's movement. Now, second political party is Indian National Congress. Congress party is the oldest party of India, it played an important role in the freedom struggle of India. It was founded in 1885 by A.O. Hume, a retired British ICS officer. Now we have to see its objectives. Very first one is upholding democracy, socialism, and secularism. Second is removal of poverty and unemployment. Third is promotion of cottage and small scale industries and to improve living condition in the village. Fourth one is decentralization of power with greater emphasis on Panchayati Raj system. And last one is that is the equal opportunities to Dalits, backward classes, and minorities. Listen this video very carefully and answer these questions. In fact, write down these questions in your copy. The very first one is suggest some reforms to strengthen parties so that they perform their function well. Second is mention the factors that decide the political party system in a country. Third, write a short notes on single party system. Fourth, what are the merits and demerits of multi-party system? Fifth, write a short notes on bi-party system. Sixth, under which condition a political party is recognized as a national party in India? Seventh, what are the objectives of BJP and Congress party? Seventh, under which condition a political party is recognized as a regional party in India? Now, last question is who was the founder of the Bahujan Samajwadi Party?